Hello driver, take this 4-car class C77 to London Bridge, calling at Reedham, Purley, Oaks, South Croydon, East Croydon, Noble Junction, Annerley, Penge West, Sydenham, Forest Hill, Honour Park, Broccoli, New Cross Gate and London Bridge. This train is due, operated, and the head code is 2 Tango 26. Enjoy! Okay, so open them doors. Open? Oh, I put a master key. There we go. Why, AP? Why? Okay, open. There we go. Sort out the text. Put it on. We are on the South London to Brighton. AP class 377. Next up is Reedham. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay, platform duties complete. Next up is Reedham. So yeah, welcome to the stream. So first we have a 377 on the South London thing. So yeah, this scenario was created by Lewis Trains. I think this is his second scenario. What's London Bridge? I think it's 1024. There we go. GSMR 2 Tango 26. 2 Tango 26. That was 0. So yeah, got the train set up. I know what that EP is, a 70. Yeah, I'm thinking that as well. Why does my face come so dark? So yeah, I literally got back from Liverpool about half an hour ago. Just called 2 Tango 26 1142 Coulsdon Town to London Bridge. Calling it literally every single station. So arriving into Reedham. Come on, stop, please. Okay, next one after this is Purley. Station code of Per. Cool. Yeah, why's my face cam so dark? Next is Purley. Hi SL D51, driving the Brighton Main Line today. We're driving a portion of it. We're going from Coulsdon Town to London Bridge, calling it every single station. What do you think of being able to do the whole Southwest Main Line TS? It's a cool idea. But I think the amount of AI is going to be very laggy. Well, that's a Train World. Plot twist is better. Yeah, Train Sim is a lot better than Train Sim World. There's more to do. A lot more to do. So the line for the right joins from Catering, if that's how you pronounce it. Oh, they have lots of portals. Oh yeah, I also got the AP weather as well yesterday. Just looking for the forecast sign. Oh, there it is. 3 and 4. What kind of stopping places? Okay, next one is Pearly Oaks. I'm waiting for 707s. Yeah, lots of Southwestern stock. Any opinions on the new West Coast Mainline South? It's a pile of shit. Hey, it's a transport. Actually, I've been on the 802 twice. One from Victoria to Liverpool, Liverpool to Victoria. The seats are rock hard. By the time I got to Liverpool from Victoria, my back hurts. My back was hurting. Because seats on the 802s, they're rock hard. I saw a tornado, so that was cool. I saw a giant kettle powered by coal and water. Dovetail have said that they're working on a patch for West Coast Mainline South, but I don't know what they're going to patch. Hopefully, one thing they'll patch is the siding markers in Wembley. I really don't know how they missed that. Next is Pearly Oaks. So yeah, next stop is Pearly Oaks in about less than a mile. According to Tristan TV, if you hit a trolley into the wall after the ramp, you could. Yeah, Euston is a mess because you have giant holes everywhere, and don't get me started on the concourse. Like you have a ramp going into a wall. It's like Papa 9 3/4 in Harry Potter. like in Euston, you have a ramp that goes nowhere, and if you run into it, you end up at platform down 3/4. Then get the train to Hogwarts. If they didn't say that, they wouldn't patch it. I mean, I like the appearance of the Avanti 390, just the windows and the performance. Okay, arriving into Paley Oaks. And there goes a full car stop sign. On the left. Okay, next is South Croydon. Yeah, the route is clearly rushed. I don't think Avanti is happy either. How long was that here for? Next is South Croydon. What's this? Preparing for Milton Keynes Central. What's that supposed to mean? Why is it there? What the hell is he doing? Quantia said if you don't know Baker better, they will lose the routes to use the logo. With the rights. Yeah, even on the Dovetail stream it was lagging, and for some reason they thought that was okay. Like, oh yeah, I'm playing a 4K. Like, why would you play Train Sim in 4K? That's just stupid. So Dovetail clearly knew that it wasn't ready, but they released it anyway. I'm in first class front coach. Cool. It'll catch a stream, Pokefan. This is South Croydon. Okay, next is East Croydon. a copyright claim. This isn't YouTube. What is M5? Why is there no AI? Where's the 12th? Is the 12th a Saturday or Sunday? The 12th is a Saturday. Yeah, I don't know why it's so quiet. Do 5 circle. You mean 5 circle? Yeah, think about the 5 circle. It's such a tiny route. Like you have Edinburgh, then a loop, and that's it. So I will do the 5 circle, but I don't have any good scenarios for it. Let's go ahead and find some. Cool. What do you think about a second scenario? I think it's really good. So arrival into East Croydon. Okay, next is Norwood. It's in the junction. So, if we was to get the 4th Automotive main line, we need a decent 315 444. Yeah, we have the AP version. The enhancements. I ran the A4 from Coventry to Birmingham this morning. Do you mean on the Chiltern main line? Next is Norwood Junction. What do you have against the enhancement for the Desiros? So why is it lagging? Oh, there you go. Also, why is he there? Why do you put him in a siding that's not electrified? There's no third rail. He's not going anywhere. What? How would AP444 not better than a DTG default sounds? Got yellow and you're going right. There's an AP reskin. Well, for the 444 I don't think it comes with any reskins, just branding. I hate what does that. Which need the AP 444 What do you mean? Which need? If you're referring to like a Southwest Railway, I think it does require the AP version. Do you have the Moorgate Tunnel? If not, get my Nixon Hour. Yeah, I do have the Moorgate Tunnel. So what's in here then? 375 for some reason. 377s, 171s. Nothing over here. 171s. That's it. There's a 377 to Coulsdon Town to Tango 29. Hi, so we're in the South London to Brighton route, taking the stopping train to London Bridge in a 277. The AP one. Because that goes 4. Next stop is Annerley. I can download it. Hi Harry. You went to Preston to see a 47 instead of a kettle. Why the 375 is a decent livery? Why there are 375 in Southeastern livery? Because Southeastern operate all 375s? Stop braking for Annerley. So aiming to stop at the 4-car stop sign. Hi, Haigh. I'm on the South London to Brighton route. Driving a AP377. Please tell me you filmed at Lime Street. Yep. Yeah, 158 153's Hornsey. So look up Lime Street. I saw Tornado 47, Penalinos 350s, 331s, 195s, 158s, 156s, 319s, 153s. Lots of stuff. Okay, next up is Penge West. For some reason, chat should be like appearing on the screen here. For some reason, it's not working. Thank God it isn't the West Coast Main Line, lol. Yeah, we're on the South London network. Well, we will be on the West Coast Main Line, but on the northern bit. You know the good part. But what do you have against the West Coast Main Line north? I like the north bit. It's good. Next is Sydenham. Wait, your fire's corrupted. My God, 47 subs. Yep, I don't know what happened. At the start of the week it was 401, now it's 427. That's crazy. Travel into Sydenham. What time in game can you like properly see in the morning? Depends what season it is. Okay, why's my chat overlay not working? Somewhere. About 5-ish. Okay, Forest Hill is next. On my PC. Yeah, if it's summer, if you say it's like 5 AM, we should be able to see everything like sunrise. I'm gonna drive a 377 from Rugby to Mill Keynes. Cool. Is that a good time to get into a depot? We're in out of. I got added to Preston's Instagram story. Cool. Why? How? I'm just edge forward a bit. Stop. You had to give consent. Well, like about five circle is that in quick drive you can start Edinburgh Haymarket depot. What shall I call my scenario? Is it an empty stock then a passenger? I'll call it whatever you want. As long as I can find it. Call it something sensible. How do I change this text box? How do I get call start to work? Read the manual, it's probably in there. Background color. How do I change that? Like, how do I change this to transparent? It will not be showing my streaming software. Well, it clearly is. Why don't you use window capture? Next up is broccoli. This is 7 with West Coast Main Line South is crap and poo. Yeah, I haven't doing the 277 with West Coast Main Line South. It's probably laggy, like everything else on that route. There it is. No, it works. Read the manual. It's probably in there. Like, if you have a question about a train, the first thing to do is to read the manual. I'm going to change this to broccoli, don't I? Stop, please. It only says how to set it up and not to force it to happen. That's it. Yeah. It does say how to do it. If I just switch to display capture, go here in the manual on page 19. If you look at this orange number here, between 4 and 0, 0 and 1 is call starts. Call start equals 0. Prepared warm equals 1. So if you put a 0 there, it will force a call start. So that's how you do it. Okay, next one is Recross Gate. You're gonna test the 378. It only says how to say yeah. 700 going to Brighton. Why is he on the floor line? What's that? Why did AP put the camera down here? Like, why can't you put it up there? Shit. Okay, next is London Bridge, where the train terminates. Yeah, the interior looks nice. I like how in the interior view you can actually see the doors close when we leave eventually. Head time with the official on the South London to Brighton route. We're at New Cross Gate. Next is London Bridge, where the train terminates. Yeah, it is a nice route. It's a very nice route. Shall I set it in modern or old? Modern. Hi, Mersey trains. Oh yeah, many Mersey trains. There was also at Liverpool, but I didn't really see any Mersey trains because I was too focused on the upper bit. I just checked the description. I see that you'll be doing a mail train. Cool. Yeah, it was originally going to be an A4 in the 5 circle, but I couldn't be asked for that. So, in the distance is the Shard, which means we're closing in on London Bridge. Look at 701s are operating. Well, the 455s and the 456s, they do need replacing. Train to Roberts Bridge. Southern train to Epsom, 1 Kilo 29. Hey, welcome. 290 Milton Keynes to Birmingham New Street. Yeah, it is possible. What's he doing? Oh, he has a 1 mile an hour glitch. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why that happens. Proved. Really? Move. What are you doing exactly? Six to Birmingham TMD, maybe from Watford. If you want to request something, there's a form in the description that you can fill out. If you put it in chat, I'll just forget it, and then it'll never happen. How's my day been? Went to Liverpool to see the tornado. Tornado is in the steam engine and not like a weather disaster. It was really good. I went on an 802. By the time I got to Liverpool, my back was hurting because the seats are rock hard and cheap. Oh well, at least the train was on time. So this is London Bridge. So yeah, that was Lewis's second scenario. I thought it was really good. Okay, now it stopped. Yeah, I don't know what it's waiting for. Well done, driver. You can now relax and have a cup of tea. Another driver will take this train back to Coulsdon Town. Cool. Okay, on to the next one. This is BTEC. The train has been sat here for about 15 minutes, letting other services pass. But now you should have the path south of Carlisle. Depart one ready, and you should be there by 9:09. What's with the track? So yeah, I have noticed that load times have significantly increased. Let's go to mainline north, 90, Carlisle. So yeah, DIRFT off, back in, versus neutral, headlights. There we go. Brake release. And let's go. It would help if I put it in forward. So I'll put the speed set to, I think it's 40. DGG did a great job with the core engine update. I don't know, I have noticed that load times have increased. So maybe that's something to fix. Those digger noises though. I hate them. Where did the DIRFT come from? I got it from DP Simulation. What has much worth like? So yeah, we're on the West Coast Main Line North. So as I was saying in BTEC, head up the West Coast Main Line to Carlisle, where another driver will take over. So it's yesterday. Yeah, it's a very heavy train. Maybe I should have put on 290s. So I think we'll have a max speed of 75. Like that. Yeah, I definitely should have put on 290s. Instead of one. Why is that so loud? Getting about 27 FPS. So it runs a lot better than West Coast Mainline South. Look how much my pantograph is raised. Hopefully I can just like gently increase the power. So yeah, there's Carlisle in Carlisle, and we are up here in BTEC. So there's Lockerbie, and then a very short distance to Kingmore, and then Carlisle. It's like driving a steam engine, but easier. Hey Andrew, won the West Coast Main Line North in a 90 with a very long container train. Good thing with making a scenario is that in a tunnel there's not much AI. Yeah, because you can't say anything. So yeah, we have about 37 miles left to Carlisle. So join Carlisle at 9:06. In the world's fastest journey. Yeah, I should have put on 290s. Maybe like a single 88, but 88s don't exist in TS yet. I mean, putting an 88 into TS isn't hard because all you have to do is you take the 68 and put a pantograph on it. It's not hard. Oh, sand. Some sand would help. Maybe go faster. Yeah, just hold X. Hold X seems to help a lot. Also, over COVID, the Moorgate Tunnel has seen a train every 3 hours. Yeah, because the tunnels, I imagine the tunnels are like very cramped. not usually two 90s on these trains. I don't know. I have seen double-headed 90s on the Tesla Express. Although they're mainly just 88s. Right, I will not be in chat for now testing the scenario. Cool. Send it to me when you're finished. Doing a very brisk 50 miles an hour. Very cool train. Honda 77 seems to not give us wheel slip. So this is a scenario I made myself. It's called 412 Oscar 707 Mossend to Daventry. Starting at BTEC and going to Carlisle. So this is the first scenario in Inside the Gamer's fifth scenario pack. Just need to make the other three. Why am I so tired? Both I'm running on the AO2s. What colour is a 90? Blue. We have a blue 90. Do a pass thing. So doing 60 miles an hour. I'm a speedy boy. I am sped. So we have about 32 miles left. 32 very long miles. Uh, 350s going to Edinburgh, 1 Sierra 32. Next round, show me a class of 90 towing a 91 for scrap in the year 2022. Well, the itinerary is already set in stone, so maybe next time. If you put it in the Google Forms, then I'll have a look at it. So far I have 38 requests. 38 requests. Last one was a Voyager on the West Coast Main Line South in the live stream. Can you do it from Birmingham to London? So yeah, Birmingham to London in a Voyager. I assume he means they mean the new Voyager. Now doing London to Birmingham New Street on the West Coast Main Line South. JT, please. I just love the horn of the 1991, 92 and 265. On the new one or the freewheel one? The crap one or the good one? That's a cool picture. So climbing at 12520, so it's not a very steep slope. Love the Holland 365 loud one. Yeah, I like 365s. They're nice to drive. They're nice units. So yeah, after the stream, I will edit today's video and then get it out as quickly as I can. I think I recorded like 1.5 gigabytes of footage. I might stream NLE scenario creating and testing it after this. If I can be asked. What's NLE? North London something. Oh yeah, I also got the Northern Lights. Oh yeah, that. I missed the times when 36 tons was on ScotRail. Shame they were through it. 36T? Do you mean 265? Oh yeah, I also bought the where's something. Some network that I forget the name of. The Weardale and Teesdale network. So now I have the DP simulation East Coast Mainline Northeast. So I can now drive from Darlington to Bishop Auckland and around Hartlepool. That's cool. Right, how do you pronounce it? Is it Hartlepool or Hartlepool or some other pronunciation? Coming up on Lockerbie. So I think I've heard people pronounce it as Hartlepool, and not Hartlepool. Hampton and Transport won the West Coast Main Line North. You know, the good half. That's a real long train. Is this on Tuesday 2021 now? Yep, Lewis H. Yeah, but it updated a couple of days ago. Or was it yesterday? No, Thursday. The 17th. I missed the 365 on ScotRail, showing there was draw on it. Well, 365 is one temporary, so it's because the 385s were delayed. They just used 365s because they were redundant. See, I think for the release version, I'll just put on another 90. So the trains are more powerful. So yeah, I'm not sure what the next video will be on Monday. Watching, oh. Let's look at my requests, see what people want. I could do something on the East Coast Main Line. Even though I already did that recently. We could have 150 on the South Wales Coast for a video. We could have a HST on the East Coast Main Line, Newcastle, Edinburgh. We could have a HST on Western Main Lines. There's also Western Supermare, requested by Spaghetti Raver. Yeah, I think I'll do Bristol to Western Supermare for the next video. Watching this while on the Epsom service. Cool. I assume that's like a 377. So yeah, I think the next video will be from Bristol to Polmadie to Western Supermare in HST. Probably a GWR one with the slidey doors. So where do you get it on Steam? If you search, do you mean the West Coast Main Line North, or something else? It depends what you mean by it. I've got some more requests put on the Google Forms. Yeah, I do have like 38 requests, so it will take me a while to get through them all. I'm in self-isolation for a cough and I'm scared of getting a test because it goes down the nose and throat. I'm sure it lasts like 2 seconds. So, 19 miles left, due in at 9:09. Where do you get the route on Steam? Where do you get this on Steam? Do you mean the route or the train? I assume the route. The route is called West Coast Main Line North on Steam. I'll put it in the description. Freight train from Crewe to Courtbridge, the freight line LNT. I know, but they won't make me gag if you know what I mean. Yeah. If you're putting me nose, you'll be fine. Do you think that every TLC should get 68s? No. Because you have to invest in coaching stock. It'll be very expensive. Like, imagine Southern with a 68. What's the whole thing about like 73.6 instead of like 74.5? I just hope I get better after the isolation I should do. Isn't isolation for like 2 weeks and then you can go back into society? You just do everything online, like most people do. West Coast Main South was disappointing. Yeah, it was very disappointing. Like, I was excited for a new route by Dovetail to show off like CS 2021, and then it comes out and it's just a laggy pile of crap. 768 London Bridge Oakfield, Ashford to Hastings. I would like that. Yeah, but they have to find some coaches, some compliant coaches. Was the 68 even fit into Hastings? I've got to get my balls home to you then. Alright, see you in a bit. Yeah, this is why I prefer like more high-speed passenger runs, because this is so boring. I'd rather drive like a Pendo down here. Actually, what I could do is, because we recently reached 400, I could do like a Q&A video in this scenario, like a 90. I once was on holiday from 24th August to 31 of August. On one of those days, I was trying to win a claw machine, but I didn't have a really design to play it. I think they're more designed on skill and luck. We got downhill. Julie White, I hope Dovetail will finish updating the Steam version of Coulsdon Mainline software if he refused to update it. Or they, then I have to, no choice. I wonder how long that's going to take. Because you have like more than 100 miles of track. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing like a Q&A video. Like, ask me questions somewhere, then I'll put it all together into a video and then answer them. Why are you gay? I think this is quintessential or something. Yeah, quintessential. That was Coulsdon Mainline South, that it's just a route is enough. I hope Dovetail make the 3 routes combined. Well, you can't combine south and Overshot because you have a massive gap in the middle. Because you have a gap from Birmingham to Preston, so you can't merge the 3 routes together. You have a gap in the middle. Like a huge gap. So 9 miles left. I think we're crossing into England. So line to the right joins from Dumfries and Glasgow Central. The long way round. And we are now crossing into England. See, that was Greta Junction. Yeah, Dovetail have announced like a patch, but when, I don't know. What do you mean other problems? I mean, the route has a lot of issues. Mainly performance. Because even on Train Sim's on stream, it was running like crap. And they thought that was okay, which is not. I know, but you could make a track that goes through a tunnel to get over Sharp, then a track on north to Glasgow. What? Right, if you just connected Birmingham to Preston with a tunnel, it would be even worse than West Coast Mainline South. That's a cool picture. We'll leave it as training. DRS. So welcome to the stream simulator gameplay. We're about 5 miles from Carlisle. We started at Beatic. I think it might be pronounced Betic. However you pronounce it. So on the right should be so on the right will be Kingmore Yard in about 30 seconds. The thing about the West Coast Main Line North is that the neutral sections don't work. They do another shot. Speed limit will be 50, 60, 55, 100 or 125. You pick up from that tunnel, go ahead 5 miles for a junction. Why? Because between Birmingham and Preston, you have Wolverhampton, Stafford, Crewe, Warrington, Wigan, Leyland, and Preston, and multiple other stations. So it's a very iconic piece of West Coast Main Line, especially Crewe. Because Crewe is massive. So Kingmore on the right. Yeah, I just filled it with random things. So after this we have a 325 from Polmadie to Shieldmuir. It takes about half an hour. So it's a relatively short scenario. Voyages to Edinburgh. That's a 37 going to the depot. So ATS is working on the West Coast Main Line Missing Link, which aims to connect Birmingham and Stafford to Preston. It is a really cool route. On the right is Kingmore Depot, operated by DRS. I wonder what it would be like if Carlisle still had the avoider loop. Because in the past, you had like a freight only loop that would go around Carlisle. I wonder how cool it would be if it was still there. think on the left is Carlisle Castle. So down to 20 as we enter Carlisle. So in Carlisle we're due into platform 4. You're the main platform, so main platform for southbound trains. Imagine Thomas in the GAMS. The GAMS. The GAMS. So yeah, in the distance is Carlisle Station, which I've been to multiple times in real life. It's a very good station. You get ScotRail, Avanti, Northern, Freight. A lot of freight. And the Cullinan Sleeper. With Night 2s and Mark 5s. Hi Andrea. P. Cool. Yeah, just entering Carlisle on the West Coast Main Line North. One 560s, one from Newcastle and the other stabled. Arrival into Carlisle. Next driver will take over from you here at Carlisle. There's a nice chippy outside the station. There literally is. If you go outside the station, there's like a curvy road to the left, and pretty sure there's like a chippy on the right. It's really good. Morning driver, prepare the train for departure here and stop at signal Golf 844 at Rutherglen East Junction to let some trains pass. What's with my brakes? Okay. Set up my path like that. There we go. Yay, it works. So yeah, we're still on the West Coast Main Line North, but at the other end. So yeah, second there's 225 empty from Polmadie to Shieldmuir. So yeah, we're in the back end of Polmadie, near Glasgow Central. Do you want it now? I can do it next stream. So Monday stream. Spelling mistake. So yeah, on the right we have the new Pendle in the Avanti West Coast livery. Getting a frame rate of about 20 FPS. Let's have a look at it. So yeah, we have the new Pendle, which looks like absolute arse, and we have the old Pendle, which looks decent. And then we have the new Voyager. $320 from Edinburgh to Glasgow Central. Approved. Pay like that. Oh, that's much. I'm home and back. Cool. We're driving a mail train. The return. So yeah, 10 miles an hour coming out of Polmadie. I love You're the best man ever, so. I wish they made a passenger version of this train. Yeah, but they don't really need to. It's possible in trains then. If you heavily reworked the 325 somehow. Like, how are you supposed to make this into a passenger train? Like, you're gonna have to cut some giant holes in the side. Yeah, but if you replace the doors, you just have to put in windows. A lot of windows. Like 10 windows. See, we're just gonna be sat here for a bit, just watching trains go by. So we should be overtaken by a train to Edinburgh, and then the train to London, and then the train to Dalmia. Windows XP. Yeah, don't put an apple in it. Or a penguin. So where's the DRA on this? Like, why did the 325 lack the DRA? It's only on the left. If you look at the reference of penguin, it's because the mascot for Linux is a penguin. So yeah, sat here until 9:47, so a couple of minutes. There should be a pen over there somewhere. Look, I got a cat, a different cat. I remember when I was on the tube one time and I saw someone wearing a Brazzers t-shirt. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Does he have the 1 mile an hour glitch? I swear it was working before. I'll just use async keys. Yeah, because that's a 156. As usual. Okay then, we have the path apparently. Oh. My cat just meowed at me for no reason. Yeah, I think the scenario kind of broke itself because we were meant to be overtaken by 2 trains, and so far neither of them have turned up. So yeah, this scenario is a bit broken. Let's check that the other trains are running. He's working as usual. And there's nothing else. I wonder if that train's moved yet. Nope, still there. And he's still broken as well. Like, why does everything have to break when I stream it? So the next station will be Cambuslang, then Newton, Erningston, Motherwell, Shieldmuir, and then the Glomel terminal. I wish there was a network put through a line in Malta. That could be also would be awesome if I nailed myself to the side of the country. Might go on a 225. Yeah, but they'd be arrested because bailing yourself is illegal. I'm passing through Cambuslang station. Cool. Do it next time. Oh, that's much. So cute. D20 from Lackhall to Milngivy. Small is aware, first 14 loop roller coaster located on some tires. Cool. Shall I stream Itinerary later? If you want to. I'll be editing my own video. So I probably won't see it. Will you join after that? Maybe. After the edit, render, upload, and answer comments. This is Uddingston. Line straight on goes. Wait much. Line straight on goes towards Bells Hill and Edinburgh, the more direct way, and we take a right towards Motherwell. Haigh won the West Coast Main Line North with the mail train to Shieldmuir. On an empty train. Why do you only do 3 scenarios now? Because they're decently length. I only plan to stream like 2 hours at a time. 2 or 3 hours. I mean, like if you get a bunch of short scenarios, I'll do 4, maybe 5. But they're all pretty much decently length. I wish your streams were longer. Yeah, I wish they looked better as well, with higher graphic settings. What kind of P25 climb up the hill is that 1 to 100? My whole Annalise scenario pack in one stream, lol. We should be getting close to Motherwell soon. How the hell do we end up with doing an 8-hour stream then? Because you made me do stuff. Like drive from Birmingham to London at 1 in the morning. I think it was also because the scenarios took longer than I thought they would. Northern Lights Electric. Have you done a 10-hour stream or longer before? I haven't done 10 hours. That was very fun. Yeah, and I was very tired. Okay, next station will be Shieldmuir, where we come off towards the Mail Depot, or the Royal Mail Terminal. So coming over the junction is 30 miles an hour. Yeah, I'm sorry for your pain. AP or default? AP. I have the sound pack, the one that's now discontinued. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's largely redundant because you have the 319 Volume 1 and 319 Volume 2. Maybe AP will do like a 325 enhancement. Where the hell am I going? Why am I going this way? Shieldmuir's on the right. Yeah, I'm definitely going the wrong way. I think the timer was a bit broken. Right. Shieldmuir is here, not over there. Like, what the hell changed him? Well, I think, yeah, it's kind of broken. He's still sat there, and so is he. Yeah, I don't know what happened to this. I have to fix it. My train workings are interesting. Yeah, this one's broken. So yeah, I haven't really planned anything else. I also need to edit the video I recorded today, get that out. It should be up in about an hour or so. So thank you so much for watching. Follow me on Twitter for future video updates. Join my Discord server for screenshots and chat and things. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. I don't know when that'll be. Maybe Thursday or Monday. I don't know. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.